The Dix Hallpike Maneuver is a simple body movement maneuver that is used to evaluate positional vertigo, that is, dizziness caused by body movements. The most common form of positional vertigo is BPPV. The Dix Hallpike Maneuver can help determine if someone has BPPV and if so, which ear is affected. Without modifications, this maneuver does require the ability to turn your head 45 degrees in both directions, the ability to lay on your back, and the ability to tilt your head backwards. If you have neck, back, shoulder, or other physical limitations, it is not recommended that you try this maneuver without medical oversight. In patients who have BPPV, this maneuver will cause dizziness or vertigo and eye jumping movements called nystagmus. It can also cause cold sweats, and some people report nausea and vomiting. This is, however, a normal response and is the first step to treating BPPV. The maneuver is completed by sitting upright on a sturdy surface such as a bed, couch, or floor. The individual will turn their head 45 degrees towards the ear to be tested. If turning right, you're testing the right ear, and if you turn your head to the left, you're testing the left ear. Then the individual will quickly lie back over a pillow and hang their head off the back of the pillow in a head hanging position for 30 to 60 seconds. If no dizziness or vertigo is reported, the individual can sit back up and test the opposite side. If the individual does experience vertigo, they should wait until that vertigo subsides, then wait another 30 to 60 seconds, and then they can sit up. Now I will demonstrate the maneuver. I'll first show you what is a normal or negative response, and then I will show you what happens if someone has BPPV or is it a positive response. Here I have a pillow, a solid surface, and Kristen is sitting upright. I fold my pillow because it is thin, and I'm going to place it right under Kristen's back. The first step is to turn the head 45 degrees to one side. We started on the left. Then the individual will lie back over the pillow and hang their head back while keeping the head turned. It is important that the person take no longer than 3 seconds to go from sitting to laying. This is where a second individual can monitor or video the eyes for jumping movements called nystagmus. Kristen denied vertigo in this position and her eyes remained mostly still. We sit in this position for 30 seconds. Once the individual has been lying there in that position, they can go ahead and sit up. It is common for people to feel lightheaded when sitting up. This sensation will be brief. Now that the left ear is negative for vertigo and the nystagmus and had no nystagmus, it is time to test the right ear. Repeating the steps, the head is now turned to the right 45 degrees and the individual will lie back over the pillow, hanging their head. The eyes can be monitored. In this case, in a positive case, the eyes will begin to jump. This is called nystagmus. Here is a video, and you can see now those eyes are jumping or moving. This is involuntary, and these eyes will continue to do this as long as someone has or feels vertigo. As the individual stays in the position, the nystagmus and vertigo will subside until a new movement is made. Once the person's been in this position for 30 to 60 seconds after the vertigo has gone away, they will sit back up. Typically, another brief burst of vertigo and nystagmus will be elicited. This will also go away. It is very important that the individual does not quickly sit up or change positions if they begin to feel vertigo. Although uncomfortable, sitting up while having the vertigo can cause the BPPV to affect other parts of the inner ear balance canals that actually makes it difficult to treat. Always wait for dizziness to go away before changing positions during this maneuver. Deep breaths can help reduce associated nausea and sweating that may occur. If vertigo was stimulated when the head was turned to the right, then the right ear is the affected ear. Vice versa, if the vertigo was stimulated when the head was turned to the left, then the left ear is the affected ear. Now that the individual has determined which ear is affected, a physical therapy treatment for BPPV called a canalith repositioning maneuver can be completed to treat. The most common repositioning maneuver is the Epley maneuver. For more information on BPPV, vertigo, or how to complete an Epley maneuver, visit our website at dallasear.com or search YouTube for Dallas Ear Institute to find our video page.